Yo, yo. So, um, just gonna listen to the Dick Show, I guess, and play this. It's like a bicycle game. It's pretty chill. I don't know. I don't know what would go good with the Dick Show because I have Titanfall 2, some game called Cyber Shock, which is basically the same thing. Deep Rock, Tetris, Phasmophobia, FTL, and Overwatch, Cluster Truck on my PC, and it's like I don't know if any of those would go good, especially if you're just gonna like have this on the background. Like this game is the perfect background game anyway. So, um, yeah, I'll just start the podcast and pause the podcast anytime I have something to say or whatever. Blech.
Oh no! Now it's infected Discord.
Nah, they can't keep it up though. I don't know why, but only YouTube can keep it up. That's like their thing. Late and gay. Late and gay. I don't know why. Call in from the Discord. Yeah, you gotta call in from the Discord.
You guys,
Is
Discord be better than that.
There? Yeah.
Be better than that.
Discord's got pornography. Look at this. At any moment I can spin my luck, try my luck, and click on the general not safe for work tab in the Patreon Discord. That's a big ass. All right.
Yep.
All right. Somebody's in here posting big asses.
Yeah.
Okay. Then there's some kind of woman in a gimp suit, and it looks like gigantic dildos, ballistic dildos,
Right. Like comical dildos. Good.
size of a big cartoon Subway sandwich. Okay. Then you get a chick with a really horrible boob job. Then
Right.
there's tell me it's a crap. I can't understand how this is a porn. And there's a guys and guys, just a bunch of guys.
Well,
All right. Well. And then, I don't know, that's probably Cantillions, actually, that somebody just posted in there. I'm not muted. I know I'm not muted. Am I muted? Let's see. No, not muted. Not muted,
Boing.
but that means you're
muted.
Yep. Anytime someone fucks around with the audio, instant mute to Reno.
In the when you're recording, animation and you're recording a cast of voice actors.
Yeah.
There's always they're reading the script at the same time, right? So it's
comedian.
they're running scenes. No, so it's like all of a sudden if there's if it's silent, it's your line. That's the
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like if it's
Yeah.
if you're the one with it, it's like, well, whose line is it? It's yours, dummy. It's
dummy.
yours. Go. Yeah.
Hollywood. I don't even know where to start today. Usually I like to have a theme for the show.
I want you to write
a biblical,
theme.
a biblical question for the week theme. But I don't know if I have that today.
We're gonna get biblical today. Let's see.
Well, I always
Old
have
Testament.
something.
See, it feels like an Old Testament day.
You know, I
doesn't it?
always have something to tie it together, to tie
You
the
do.
room together.
You do.
Something.
You're good at that.
Whether it's venture communism or Me Too. Sometimes it's just fat women. Sometimes it's just fat women. Although I don't know this week. It's a week of unthanksgiving. I'm on board with unthanksgiving.
I think you just figured it out.
I'm 100% in on unthanksgiving.
Fuck.
I am over the friends and family cope. Oh God, was I seething all week. Well,
So-
what's important is friends and family.
Yeah.
No, it's fucking not. That's not what's important, you fucking pussies.
It depends who your friends and who your family are.
You fucking cope artists. That's not what's important.
So much of what people say is just like a
By the way, the people
they're
that don't have
platitudes
those.
or rationalizations for why it's like it's the ultimate like, well, look on the bright side. It's the everything happens for a reason. Yeah, everything
Yeah.
happens for a reason. Like
That's
that.
the,
Yeah.
That's the everything happens for a reason for the right. Well, what's important is friends and family. No, it's fucking not. And I got news for you, pal. The people who don't have those are having an especially rough time. They don't need all you. They don't need all you trad dinks
Reminding that-
all over, reminding everyone how fucking happy you are. Go be with them then.
Yeah.
Go watch Click together and realize how fucking important every second of your lives is.
Yeah. Well.
Well, that was yeah. So, anyways, I had Thanksgiving, and that was okay. I mean, the food it wasn't good. I mean, like, so basically, I didn't season the turkey at all. It was just like salt and turkey. So it had a very turkey flavor. It was very juicy. I guess it's like Cane's, I guess, in the sense where it's just like that pure turkey flavor, just juiciness. We had a ham. I made mac and cheese. It's really weird because like I had this all planned out, and at the last second, my mom decided to like throw me under the bus. It's pretty crazy, and then that kind of like ruined my whole mood because I was like, yeah, no big deal, just making this Thanksgiving. All the shit that I'm making, I've already made before, which is just gonna be stuffing, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, turkey and ham, easy. Yeah, and then like right the night before, like I had already, it was Wednesday night. I had already bought the turkey and the ham, and I bought a duck, like just for bonus points, because my mom bought an actual duck, and I didn't want it being cooked. So I was like, all right, just in case they try to turn it into mole, I'll just buy a real duck. I mean, like, you know what I mean. Regardless, Wednesday night, she's like, "Oh man, oh everyone's coming over. We gotta go to the store." Like, mind you, I had already been to the store twice. I had already bought the turkey and the ham, and I put them in. It's already been 3 days since I put them out to defrost in the fridge. Like, she could see them in the fridge, defrosted for 3 days, and then she decided to oh, we gotta go to the store. Oh, I'm freaking out, and I'm like, Mom, I'm making everything. No, but it has to be good. I'm like, well, I'm making it, so. And then I tried to make her feel bad. I was like, Mom, you didn't care about Thanksgiving until just now. Please stop. Yeah, so I think my explanation was really shitty, but I guess I'm just venting too. So, so then a bunch of people, like, I only wanted 4 people, like the people who live in this house, you know, just 4 people. And then she invited a lot of people, and I was like, oh, cool. Well, I guess. So I kind of just hung out in my room, and even though I made half the food, and it was like, whatever. I mean, I didn't clean at all. Everyone like cleaned the fuck out of the house. I'm like, It's an upgrade from last year's Thanksgiving, where it was just me locked in my room for 24 hours eating cheesecake, and only cheesecake. Pretty cool, I guess.
No.
Like we watched Jingle All the Way.
Yes.
With Vito, right?
Yeah.
And I am convinced now that our childhoods were spent indoctrinating us against the idea of work. Like every single fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
Liar, liar. Jingle All the Way. Every
it's
movie
it's
is
the
about
same dad.
Same dad who had a job.
Right.
Jesus God.
Working on the big account.
Who came home when it was dark outside.
Oh, yeah.
That was his big sin.
Oh, no, that was my dad. He was never home, especially when I was young, like pre-teenager. Yeah. Oh, no, he never came home when it was light out.
My dad worked 2 jobs from when I was a young man. Worked 1 job before that, but then he was getting into
into something else, so he had to do that at night.
Sure. Work at night, shift work. I didn't see him for a while.
Yeah.
I'd wake up and some little trinket on the counter. I'm like, all right, well, you know. I understood as a kid.
Yeah.
This shit doesn't appear out of nowhere.
No, I had that.
Hollywood.
I had that too. It was definitely like I knew that my dad worked really hard as a little kid. Like I knew it wasn't fucking around, you know?
But they fucking scrambled they tried to scramble our brains. They scrambled women's brains. I know that. I fucking know that. All right, let me start the show. I don't even, unthanksgiving. That's what I was talking about.
Thankless giving.
No, they're calling it unthanksgiving.
Oh, I didn't know it was a thing.
Oh, me either. Until it suddenly appeared.
Yeah.
Yeah! Welcome to You want to do, you love you got it. It's a show. It's a contest coming live from Mountain Bunker, deep in the heart of the city of failure. I'm your host, Manson, aka the $20 million man, but America's Wires Magazine in 85 weeks running. Joining me as always is world touring LA-based comedian Sean, the audio engineer.
Hello, Dick.
What's up, buddy? Thank you for not killing yourself, and welcome
Same
to
you.
another very unhealthy show.
Yes.
A very, very unhealthy show. I'm feeling particularly unhealthy.
Yeah.
God, I'm feeling particularly unhealthy and ramped up.
Me too.
You too?
I'm just, I'm tired. I'm tired of just the same. I'm tired of,
you know what it
I'm tired.
is?
Everybody's tired.
You know what it is? I didn't see how this quarantine coming into the holidays would feel. I was so used to the new normal.
I'll never accept that because in the scheme of things, it's like the 1918 pandemic. People went back to shaking hands and hugging.
I mean,
It's the only thing I'm kind of hanging on to.
I mean, guys, come on here.
It's gonna,
They didn't shut shit down for Black Friday. You think it's maybe about something else over here, up in here?
At
I'm
some
starting
point-
to feel Italian. That's the way I argue now about it as an Italian ex-person. Hey, I'm out of stats. I'm out of reason. I'm out of logic. I'm out of shouting. I'm just reduced purely to an Italian ex-person.
Get out of here.
You're
Maron.
Restaurants are shut down. Forget about it.
Yeah.
That's the only way to argue anymore. I saw Rand Paul.
I just don't even anymore.
I can't even deal with it anymore.
Everybody's,
Forget about it.
It's
Forget about it. You think that's a good Italian accent? Forget about it.
forget about it. That's how they do it in, New York.
Forget about it.
Hey, you. Forget about it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's a spicy meatball.
That is a spicy meatball.
Yeah.
That's my... Whoa, forget about it.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's the only way
It's
I'm
the
going to
diction.
argue anymore.
It's the diction.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I used to work for, I worked for a couple Italians, but one of my earliest jobs was New York
At
Italian.
the pizzeria?
No, but he used
You
to
worked
say
at a pizza store?
it was, instead of did you eat yet, it was jeet yet?
Jeet
Yeah.
yet?
Jeet yet?
Jeet yet?
Yeah. Jeet.
I saw Vito post something about Italian ex people.
Italian.
Calling Italian ex people white is racist.
What
This
the
wasn't
hell's
his.
what the
This
hell's
wasn't
Italian-
Vito's sentiment.
No,
This was
no, I
somebody
know.
else that he was posting and saying, "What the fuck is this?"
What's Italian X?
I don't know. What's Latinx? What is?
That's what
What's women with an X in the middle?
I don't know.
Like a fucking. That's right. Women. WYPH. MEA. Here's something for you.
I'm so glad I don't know this.
Here's something for you. I think Scotland has free tampons now. They voted to do free tampons. Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
Is that Scotland that voted to do free tampons?
All the men are cramming them up their asses.
I'd like 10 million free tampons,
Yeah.
please. I'm going to drain the whole ocean. I'm going to drain. It's called Faust 2. Faust's daughter's giant period. I'm
This
gonna
time
drain
it's
the,
personal.
Yeah, the Faust 2. This time it's a woman. Borat 2. This time it's a woman.
Right.
Every sequel. Faust 2,
I know.
colon. This time it's a woman. I'd like all of your tampons. I own the coastline. I own the infinitesimally small line between the coast and the ocean. That shall belong to me. That's my master plan. This is just the plot of Faust, everyone. And then I'm slowly gonna drain it with free tampons. So there, I own the entire face of the world then, because it's all drained, right? That was the deal that Faust made with Mephistopheles. Italian X people. So we just did the Jingle All the Way movie with Vito. That was a lot of fun.
So somebody said calling Italians white people.
Calling them white is racist, which I thought, okay, so black people are capitalized, right?
Well, that's a weird thing because like Italian, if you're
are they black? What are they?
Well,
what the hell? They're
Moor-
Italians.
Well, look, the Moors conquered Sicily, right?
Uh-oh. I've seen True Romance.
I
know
but
where
it's
this
true.
speech is going.
I mean, they are
Better
different.
watch it.
I mean, there's some really dark and kind of swarthy Italians, and then there's like the greatest mountaineer of all time, right? Reinhold Messner.
Of course, I know the greatest
Right?
mountaineer.
What
of
does
all
he sound
time.
like he is? Reinhold Messner.
German.
Yeah, he's Italian.
He's Italian.
Yeah, he was in the north. There's a where
What about
up the
Chef
north-
Boyardee?
Yeah,
He's
Chef Boyardee. He's from.
He's not Italian.
No, he was.
He's American.
Yeah,
Yes, that's French they're speaking, and no, these children aren't French.
yes,
They're American.
They're American.
Does everybody have that?
Yeah.
If there was a brand of cigarettes that just had that on their ad, I would smoke the shit out of
Yeah.
those cigarettes. Muzzy cigarettes?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
It's like some Italians are very white. You know, they have the genes coming from, you know, elsewhere. And it's definitely a different thing. But
Black people are capitalized, black people. Which I see everywhere.
yeah.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody did it. They went through with it. People couldn't do there and there and there, but they'll capitalize your blacks right away.
Then and van.
Yeah, they can't do then, further. They can't stop singing, basically, literally. But they can capitalize your blacks for you. Mexicans are Latinx's. Asians are white now. Did you know that?
No.
Oh yeah, they pulled Asians out of like the stats for who's.
Is this like the racial draft from Chappelle's show from like 15 years ago?
But it's real.
Yeah.
Asians are now white. Let me see if I can find that. I'm
This
getting
is how
distracted,
important it
but-
is that like it's like hey,
Asians
don't
are white.
see color. It's like let's just dwell on it. Let's dwell on every tiny difference and make sure we categorize.
Yeah,
It's like that's counter to what you want. You claim you want to do, you
here we
fucking
go.
idiots.
School districts reclassify Asian students as white due to their success.
What the?
Ooh, that feels bad.
Who did it?
I mean,
It's a
whoa,
district.
Forget about it.
And this is in Washington?
Yeah, Washington. I guess
Because of their
They
success.
wanted to show. They
Wow.
wanted to show that people of not whites were doing badly on their studies or something. I don't know. And Asians were kind of messing that up. I know Jews. I know Jews are whites because I see them all the time saying, "As a white man, we
Oh, really?
really need to end the problem of whiteness." Yeah. You'll
okay.
see this appear from time to time.
Okay.
Not even sure I'm allowed to say that. But Italians, I guess, are not white. I don't know anymore. On Thanksgiving, yeah. Here's something you might not have known. Did you know the story of Thanksgiving? This is probably late because Thanksgiving was last week, but I don't
Yeah, well, I mean, I know the story that I learned in school.
Which is that the Indians gave them all this food and shit.
Yeah, I showed them how to plant, you know, shit with putting a little fish in there for fertilizer.
Yeah,
and,
you know what the reality is?
Yeah.
They went, what is it?
Well, they fucking all died, didn't they?
No,
I mean,
they
almost all
they went from communal property rights, where
Oh.
this council decided what they
Yeah.
would plant, to private property, so people could like a capitalism and
Yeah,
figure it out,
yeah.
and they never ran out of food again. Fucking capitalism.
Oh, you mean that- oh.
Literally private property.
I'm thinking of another winter.
No, private. After 3 years of nearly starving to death,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
switched to private property, and
Yeah.
lo and behold,
Yeah. Huh.
whoa.
Yeah,
Lo
I've-
and behold, they had all the toilet paper they could dream of. They
It's
had all
funny.
the bread they needed.
I never sat there and really looked up I knew that the Thanksgiving, the school story Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that couldn't be the case. Like knowing history that
Knowing
happened
men,
after that.
like I do, if some Indian's coming in on my Thanksgiving day and
Yeah.
trying to show me how to grow food in front of my wife, I'm killing his ass.
Right.
There's no sorts of organizations or cancel mob.
using huge, complicated words. No, wait, those are other different Indians.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Free tampons in Scotland. Why not? Struck me.
What's the big? Is there?
It just struck me.
Why is that like giving? Is that it's like giving drugs in like Vancouver to junkies?
It's a
Oh
big
my
win
God.
for- no woman should
This
be
was in
denied
first person.
a fucking tampon to soak up all of her excess blood that she's got shooting all over the place, right? During her 3 weeks
I mean,
a
like
month
in
that
case-
she's doing.
You mean like in case they can't afford it, or they just like
or just they shouldn't have to pay for it. That's the big win. And the only thought that occurred to me is why isn't toilet paper free then? Because everybody's got you
Right.
shit more than you poop more than blood.
Right.
Why isn't the toilet paper free?
Right.
I assume even trans, everybody needs toilet paper. Women need an entire roll every time they go to the bathroom.
Homeless people need it.
Homeless
they
people
could definitely
need it.
use it.
You can use it to clean up messes in the kitchen if you're really. You can't do that with a tampon. You can't be out there scrubbing a bunch of screwdriver out of your carpet with a fucking tampon.
No.
Toilet paper though, what? equally, it's more equally used than tampons.
Sure, of
amongst
course it
the
is.
genders.
Of course it is. Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay. I'm happy. I'm happy about that. Did you report anyone for Thanksgiving? Did you report anyone having even? I went down the street reporting everyone.
There was a big party across the street, but it's like no,
I went downtown to the projects and just peeped in everyone. I'd like to report these guys.
Right, exactly. And also, they fit in a description, so you might want to haul them in. Just put them in the lineup. Chances are, a lot of these guys did something.
A lot of these guys are eating illegally.
Yeah.
You got to get over here and arrest these guys. Right. Oregon Governor Kate Brown urges people to call the cops on COVID rule breakers. Look, this is no different than what happens if there's a party down the street and it's keeping everyone awake. What do neighbors do? They call law enforcement because it's too noisy.
No, man,
bad neighbors do that. Just like that, it's a violation of the noise ordinance. Honestly, they shouldn't have to. It's about saving lives. It's about saving lives and protecting your fellow.
I can't get on board with calling the cops for almost anything.
Okay, thank you. You're on board with that one. Good. Let me see here. A Holocaust memorial adds a George Floyd section.
What?
Holocaust memorial?
A Holocaust memorial?
Yeah, Holocaust museum.
Oh my
in the city
God.
where he was killed?
Let me see. I just thought that was funny.
Or in the city where he died due to pre-existing
Oh my God,
conditions?
fuck this.
God, I can't take it with those guys. I can't fucking take it. Holocaust museum in Georgia. Where is this?
For the death of George Floyd.
This is in
When
Florida?
you walk inside the Holocaust Center in Maitland, you'll be able to see some of the faces of those who mourn the death of George Floyd, a black man who died in police custody in Minneapolis on Memorial Day. His death sparked protests across the city
in the
and around
Holocaust
the country.
Museum.
The
They've got
portraits captured by
No, there's got to be
photographer
Jewish
John
groups that are up in arms about this.
That happened,
Yeah.
11.6
the tragedy
just skipping
in their
around.
community.
People's
Any different
powerful, blah,
The
blah,
exhibit
blah,
shows
blah.
45 strangers, each of them sharing their own message to the world. And one of the
What do you think? What's the play there? You get the kids in. These kids are really hating on the police. Let's get them in here. And then on the way out, you learn a little bit more about the Holocaust. A survey says 23% of you think that the Jews caused it. So, maybe we get you in. We get you in for the George. You come for the George, you stay for the Hitler. How about that? How does that sound? I don't know. Thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. I'm sure there are Jewish groups up in arms about that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that before.
Holocaust Museum trying to add extra shit?
No, they had a big problem. Some Jewish groups had a big problem with Armenians calling theirs the Holocaust.
Oh, yeah.
With Turkey, yeah, where they were, it was like
They're taking our brand.
known as the Holocaust. Like you can call it the Armenian genocide or the Armenian Holocaust, but you are not, it was like this whole thing. They actually wanted this basically, set in stone. Like the Holocaust refers to the Jewish Holocaust. And it's like,
I've heard Jewish groups have a problem with the phrase, how much does this cost? Get it? Because
that's one of the best jokes that has ever been told on this show. I can't even laugh.
Moving on.
I'm stunned.
This is a Pet Psychic. Here we go. Pet Psychic says that Joe Biden's dogs, Major and Champ, told her they're excited to live in the White House, and also that their master would be a great president.
Who clicks on this?
This is run by the Daily fucking Beast. Another article about Joe Biden's fucking dogs. Meanwhile,
I know what gets clicks.
Meanwhile, you have the most anomalous data sets in the history of the fucking world being crammed through Supreme Courts by partisan elected legislators and judges, and and that's relegated to a warning on Rand Paul's account. Meanwhile, we're learning about the pretend mind reading of Joe Biden's fucking dogs.
They're excited. Did you see? I wouldn't have guessed that.
He's getting a cat too, I heard.
Oh,
How do
boy.
I know that? How is any algorithm?
Because you spend way too much time online.
My phone alerts me to this shit. It just pops up
know.
news that I don't want in the morning. Every fucking morning. How would you like to know about this psychic that learned about Joe Biden's dogs, you fucking moron?
There are like thousands of people who have viewed this, right?
Of course.
The fact that
It's all over the goddamn news.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think
I'm not gonna make it through this holiday season.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I'm really fucking not.
2021 just seems so far away.
I'm one lottery ticket away from just being a supervillain. I can't anymore.
Oh, no.
I fucking can't.
Yeah.
I can't take it. I can't take the e-voting nonsense. It's really, it's a bridge too fucking far. To see the defense of these goddamn machines. From people whose solution to fix their internet is to unplug and plug in their fucking router.
Well, it does work. You know, sometimes you just have to restart.
Oh, man. You know what happened to me? I'll tell you what makes me rage this week. I lost a hard drive.
Yeah?
Yeah, I lost a hard drive.
Lost it or it died?
Fizzles out.
Yeah, okay.
I tried to watch South Park with all my... Because it got moved from one service to another one so that everyone is sunk in an everlasting cycle of signing up for the trial package, forgetting about it, and being stuck with $10 for the rest of their fucking life.
That's what they count on, of course.
You should go to patreon.com/thedickshow.
Right, speaking of, you're right.
The jingle all the way.
The gift that keeps on giving.
South Park moved, so I said, fuck! I gotta go back to my torrents.
Yeah,
Go look for my torrents. Drive's dead. No, drive's not found. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Go downstairs. Oh, great. This drive's... Hey, no problem. I've been paying for this wonderful backup service for like 4 years. Backblaze. I've been paying for it for 4 fucking years, right? So I go on.
Speaking of things you've forgotten about.
Yeah. The one thing...
You never access it?
Of course not. I've never lost a drive before. Why would I need to access this thing? It's just been humming away in the background. The one thing, the one amount of proactive thinking that time.
Sure.
The plan. Haven't worried about my heart at all. Haven't worried about my liver. Anything on the inside of my body. My mental health is out the window, but I protected my fucking data. Yeah. That's the one thing that I got. That's because I got that shit on purpose.
Right.
I don't care if it's 6 folders of downloads from laptops that I've had and lost over the years that are just compiled directly, impossible to sort through. I don't care if it's 500 gigabytes of pornography that can easily be that I never use anyway.
It's kind of a great example of just, most Americans' priorities, isn't it? I know there's... I'll go to the doctor later. I don't know. I probably should get that. It's going to cost me a bunch of money. Oh, fuck it. Fucking South Park. Oh, fuck me, man. Speaking of
a bunch of money, you remember how I fucked up my foot camping in Tahoe and lived like a half-crippled person for the whole week, emasculating myself, just feeling myself getting fatter the whole week, not being able to join in any of the merriment.
Yeah. Scratching my
Having
face.
To just look at guys
Losing
around,
a husky.
walking, my girlfriend chasing down a dog that I lost.
Sure.
I went to
At least you have that going for you.
I went to that small clinic up there to get the X-ray, and the guy said, well, here, give me your insurance. Then if they don't, whatever they don't pay for, I'll just send you a bill for it. So, all right,
yeah. Let me guess, they didn't pay for a thing.
No, you know what? They didn't.
Yeah.
They said, this is not a network. Here's a bill for $900
for an X-ray.
For a fucking X-ray.
So
$900.
I had I think I might have said this on the show. If I go into my doctor and pay him cash for an X-ray, like just a regular chest X-ray, it's $55. If it goes through network or insurance, it's $850.
So I could have just given him cash.
It's the same X-ray.
God, the machine just sits there, doing nothing when I'm not there.
That's how fucked up it is.
And he got like 10% of that's what they covered. So the total amount he got was $100. Now I'm writing a $900 bill to the fucking insurance company that I know they didn't pay him.
Right.
Anyway,
isn't it wonderful?
It's wonderful. So I go to download my wonderful backup that I've been aching for a data failure to happen so that I could justify having the service. I go to log in there. I see my drives A, B, C. Oh, what E? Missing.
Oh no.
What the hell is this?
Conveniently the one that all your South Park episodes are on.
And who knows what else? That's the worst thing about it. Who knows what else
Because
is on
when you
it.
go to need something else, that's also going to be where all your best Hitomi stuff is.
It is. It was, actually.
The latest and greatest.
So I go to tech support, hey, what's up, guys? And he goes, oh, that drive's been missing for a year. We don't have.
Do you?
It's gone.
Been missing for a year.
Because actually, none of your drives have been backing up because that one's been missing. So you're fucking, so it's just.
So it's an all or nothing, like the.
That's the way your system is set up, so if it's unplugged, it's just shot.
Everything else.
Nothing.
That's retarded.
Oh, fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Fucking phenomenal.
What a service.
So I sat down here for about 20 hours and pieced through it to get it back.
Oh.
Drive walk with me.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking, so on Thanksgiving. It was an unthanksgiving. I'm fully on board with unthanksgiving.
Sure. Why not?
Fully on board with it. Let me see. Was I talking about something else before I started talking about that?
Oh, you're talking about a lot of
I got an offensive license plate.
No, it doesn't make you happy?
Tricked
An
me.
offensive.
It tricked me.
Come on.
I see offensive license plate. I think Dick Masterson is going to be happy.
Me. You know, I tried to
be
get
happy about this.
You know, I tried to get no fat chicks when I was a teenager, right?
Yeah,
No
I
fat
remember
chicks,
that. Yeah.
and then I tried to get it backwards. They said no fat chicks was flagged.
Right.
So I tried to get it. By the way, Tampa.dick.show available now. Still, I think that show's like in 2 weeks. So get your tickets now.
Boy, people are just really looking for anything to be outraged.
So, that last time I saw you, I wanted to go to the Dick Show, the protest thing, where Alex Jones ended up showing up. I only stayed there. Fuck. I only stayed there for about an hour, and then Dick hadn't showed up. It was getting boring, and plus I was like late for work, so I was like, "Fuck it, time to go to work." I get in my car, I pull out, and then this really cool car is like in front of me. The license plate says Goss, Ghoss, and I'm like, Goss, like hot Goss, like the Dick Show. Oh my god, I think it's Dick. And then the next light, I was like side by side, but he had blacked out windows, so I couldn't actually see inside the car. And then they pulled up into the Walgreens, and I wanted to like roll down the window and be like, yeah! But yeah. So I don't know. That was a pretty cool moment too. Besides not meeting Alex Jones, but I think I already told you this story. God damn it!
This lawsuit was filed because a guy. I thought, oh, thank God, finally, someone's saying something for the sake of liberty, right? We can get whatever you want in your license plate. If you don't like it, don't do license plates. It's easy. Fuck you. Find a different way to, assign people random fines for something that everyone is doing just to pad your police budgets. Fuck you. Find another reason to randomly pull people over and arrest them for something that everybody's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. The case against here was a guy.
I'm gonna stare at this for a while, so
who owns a record
you can look
company
away
called
or
Queer
enjoy the video.
Folks Records.
Yeah.
He was originally told that he couldn't get a license plate saying Queer. How do you pronounce that?
Queer.
Because it was an insult.
Yeah.
So he couldn't get the plate because it was an insult.
And then he says, yeah, but I'm Quayar.
Yeah, and he sued, and the judge said, yeah, you know what? You're right. You should be able to have it. And I said, what a great, I'm loading up on.
Well, right, now
I'm loading up on words.
Now a straight guy, because you're supposed to apply the same rules, are you not?
I am a retard. Right?
Sure.
It's not offensive to me to be called that.
I mean, yeah.
I'm an asshole, at least. I am. I identify with no fat chicks. But the judge added, he did say the DMV could probably be permitted to deny plates that are, for instance, obscene, profane, or contain hate speech.
Yeah.
Because, here's the kicker, because they fall outside of First Amendment protections.
Well, but hate speech is protected by the First Amendment.
All of those are protected by the First Amendment.
Yeah, I don't. What were the other ones?
Obscenity.
Yeah, sure.
profanity, and hate speech are all they're all definitely protected by the First Amendment.
Yeah, they absolutely are.
So you can get queer.
Yeah.
You can drive around with a license plate that says queer.
Yeah.
But I can't get no fat chicks.
Queer. Yeah.
Queer. You can drive around with a car that says queer on it.
Yeah.
What is that? What's that all about? Well, kind of complicated, but me driving around, no fat chicks, oh, God forbid.
Yeah.
God forbid someone wants to fight the obesity epidemic in this country. God forbid somebody wants to keep women healthy, especially
you're
chicks.
real
that are
humanitarian.
young. Oh,
Yeah.
a girl sees that, she's, God, maybe this guy, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's got a cool looking truck.
Oh, am I packing an extra 10? Damn, I would really love to fuck that guy. He seems so self-confident.
But he's got this no fat chicks. So maybe I should avoid being. I don't even have to say that I am fat, but maybe I'm cruising. I'm cruising for a losing over here.
Am I good enough?
No.
Right.
Is the answer.
Right.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I guess I could get queer too.
Yeah.
I bet you can't get no queers. I wouldn't want that, obviously, but queers, excuse me. How many letters is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you could get, I bet you could not get, not, I bet you couldn't get no.
Yeah, I don't think they'll give you that. Right?
Yeah. Oh, what a fucking amazing system.
No.
Because they fall outside the First Amendment. I don't think you've looked into any history of
obscenity
and court cases.
What's it for then?
I mean,
what's it honestly for?
Yeah,
If it's not those three things, then what the fuck? Why would it be right at the top?
Yeah.
What did they possibly have to make a statement that binding against if it wasn't those three fucking things?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the whole point, was that free speech has to be near absolute for it to work.
Let's see here. Poor kids and young kids getting stupider, fucked over the worst with distance schooling. That's pretty funny. Fuck them. Good. Let me see if I have a summary I can read. The trend of more failing.
Like today, if I was junior, I have a mini fridge with monsters ready to go, so I drink 2 of those. I have
Merges nationwide.
some more monsters
What
here.
a
Should probably pop in,
surprise!
but
Did you see Fanucci says that
with them
kids
in the
can't
fridge.
transmit the disease to each other very much either?
No, I didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't
he
see
said
that.
that this week. A report on student grades from one of the nation's largest school districts. Blah, blah, blah. Experts have warned. Now evidence of poor achievement in virtual classrooms is beginning to emerge nationwide. In the independent school district in Houston, more than 40% of students are earning failing grades in at least 2 of their classes.
Do you think that, like, I wonder what the absenteeism is?
I mean, 100%.
I was gonna play Minecraft because I
Well, no,
legitimately
but I mean,
enjoyed
you
it,
know
but
what I
I
mean,
mean,
like
this one
some of
time bullied me about
the
it.
poor kids or whatever, I don't know. Like,
People
are they
play
left to their own
Minecraft, so
devices
ooh,
to get
you're
on
not
go
gonna
to
enjoy
school because, like,
watching
mom
me
and
play
dad are both at
Minecraft.
work?
Oh, you
Or
think
I mean,
that's a
this
problem?
is
You
not
just
enjoyable
household of
either,
assholes
but at least
screaming in
it's
the
like
background of
chill.
your one-bedroom, mom's one-bedroom
Yeah,
apartment in the
yeah,
city.
Yep.
Versus a bunch of kids who are in the secondary library
I'm
or
sure-
in dad's office.
I'm sure that it is a problem.
Let
Yeah.
me see here. Let me get to the meters. Children who were middling or poor students suddenly began earning failing marks, including classes they had
I like how they say
failed
earning.
before. Yeah, earning.
He earned a failing grade.
Historically,
I guess
low-performing students are seeing an explosion of C's, D's, and F's this semester, far more than would have been expected on their pattern of achievement. I bet they're getting their asses kicked a lot more, too.
God.
Results indicate a widening gap between students who are previously performing satisfactorily and those unperforming. Students who perform well, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to find the rich part. Students must take virtual school seriously. Oh, yeah.
Well, they're kids. It's hard to get them to do what they're supposed to do if they're not in an area where they have no other choice. You know, like in school, right?
The apparent consequences of this is demonstrated afresh by the Fairfax statistics posted are confirming fears about how pandemic is driving an equity gap in American education that may prove impossible to close. Well,
we got it in the the wealth gap or the income gap. We got it in the kid brains gap.
Fairfax's data shows that children who are engaged and care deeply about school, children in stable home situations,
are probably doing just fine.
Whose parents have sufficient resources will stay engaged in an online environment, while children whose temperament, socioeconomic status, or home situation have historically barred them from academic achievement will slip further.
Yeah.
Further behind.
So you're already walking up a steep hill. Let's just make it from from 50 degrees to 65 degrees and see if you don't slide
I remember
down
I left it at
Fuck you. You voted
30 minutes into the Dick Show, episode 135. I don't really have anything else to say, but this is like a trial run in this kind of bullshit. I mean, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Toodaloo.